Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with SBR contributor Jeff Grant, and today we're going to be covering that Sunday night NFL match between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. How you doing today, Jeff?
Doesn't get any better than this, Dax. This is really a big contest to determine who's going to be the second favorite in the AFC in the Super Bowl odds market behind the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, man, and Tom Brady and the Pats have actually been on a quite nice roll since that stinker in Kansas City in Week 4 by winning 5 consecutive games so far. And they're also coming off an extra week of rest. The deal is here that Indy is also coming from an extra week of rest, and they're playing at home. And they've been pretty much blowing everybody out since that loss to the Steelers in Week 8. Now, I'm thinking that they're kind of out for revenge, as we saw how they took care of the Giants in Week 9. Now, in your opinion, Jeff, do you believe that the Colts will be actually too much for the Pats, or should we expect Tom Brady to continue with his winning ways?
I think this betting line speaks to what's going to happen in this game, because you basically have a lot of action being placed on the underdog Patriots just 2 weeks removed from cashing as a home underdog against what many figured was the best team in football, and I still think the best team in football in the Denver Broncos right now. But now the Patriots really get into where they play their best football, 30-3 in the second half of the regular season since 2010. And it's been truly remarkable what this team's done, Dax, over that 5-game win streak, because, of course, everybody basically buried Tom Brady after a game against Kansas City. He's played tremendous football despite the fact they've lost numerous key players on both sides of the football. But I think the betting line speaks what's going to happen in this game, and I think the Colts may gain revenge against the Patriots.
All right, now we know that Brady's definitely going to have his hands full with Andrew Luck and the Colts on Sunday night. As they've been on a nice roll as well. They've gone 6-1 straight up and against the spread in their last 7 games. But they're still going to be going up against the Patriots. And so far, the way that they've been playing, it doesn't look like it's going to be easy at all for either team. Now, with that in mind, man, do you actually believe that the Colts could outscore the Patriots in this home high-profile matchup?
Absolutely. You got 2 of the highest scoring offenses in the league. Quarterback Andrew Luck has really taken the next step in his 3rd year. And it's important to point out that his previous 2 games against the Patriots have taken place at Gillette Stadium. And also, if you remember, Dax, that playoff game, the Colts were in potentially the worst spot out of all the playoff teams a season ago after they came back in remarkable fashion at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. I remember that game specifically at the Bellagio. I was basically walking up and down the Las Vegas Strip, and you're like, okay, the Colts are buried. And then you go to another casino, and they're only a couple touchdowns down. And then I watched the final minutes of that game at the Bellagio, and the sports books were going nuts. So they're in a really bad spot in that game. I think Luck will clean up those numbers. He has a 51.6% completion percentage against the Patriots and 7 interceptions. I simply don't see that happening at Lucas Oil Stadium.
All right, brother, this is definitely a tough game to cap, but what do you like here?
I like the Colts. I think they're going to do some things defensively to disrupt what Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski have got going offensively. Got to remember, the numbers that the Patriots are putting up are very beneficial due to the fact that they have a plus 12 turnover margin. I think the Colts have the type of defense at home with the speed on that turf to create problems, while on the other end, the Colts have been a remarkable bet at home with Luck under center. 17-4 straight up, 16-5 against the spread. So I'm going to lay the number, but I think you're going to get a better number before kickoff on Sunday.
Totally agree, man. All right, Jeff, as always, my man, it's a pleasure talking football, and thanks for all these valuable insights, my man. I look forward to doing this again tomorrow.
Thank you.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.